Hi, hi. Come in, have a seat. No problem at all. No, don't worry, it's not late. Absolutely fine. Come in, have a seat. Absolutely fine, don't worry. Don't have to apologise, it's what I'm here for. I'm here to take all those bad energy, bad thoughts, bad feelings. I'm here, take it, put it together, squash it into a ball, and I'm gonna throw it away. Okay? That's what I'm here for. That's why I make this late night clinic. Yeah, sometimes people just can't make it in the day. You know, they got work. People with insomnia, they sleep sometimes through the day. I'm like that. I'm asleep most of the day, awake during most of the night. The night can be lonely hours. That's for sure. You feel like you're alone. So I made this clinic. So people who wanted some sort of yeah, I got something there actually. Just stay still. Got it. Look at that. Crazy that something like that can cause such trouble, isn't it? That minute. Some people can't even see. You couldn't see it. Oh, there. All around. They're like, the best way I can describe them is, like, little black tendrils that you can sometimes see pop out. And it's a lot to do with the person's aura. If you kind of learn what you're doing, you can see them quite easily in people, and especially people who have a lot of stress. They're easier to notice because the stress kind of takes a lot of the space up in the body, so they can't hide as easily. But also by removing them, it can help relieve the stress as well. So it is good. What I'm going to do first. Okay. And actually, just to like, to you, it just looks like something you used to baste a turkey. Not to me, this is an essential piece of kit. It does. It pushes air towards your aura. Now, air, in a way, is a neutral. No, it's kind of like, imagine water. You've got acidic and alkali, and then you've got neutral in the center, pH scale. Now, air, in kind of the spiritual sense, is neutral, and it's 7, I believe. I think these tendrils would describe as acidic, and they can become more acidic over time. And the more acidic they become, the more damage they do. And then you have the things like plucking, Reiki, certain things like that would describe as alkali that can help bring down the acidity of these certain things in your aura and your chakras, and it can really help. That's how I learn it. Like, I'm a lot into the science of it all, and this is still something that is still very new in the scientific world. It's still very new to understand, as people believe it's a lot of, oh, if you believe it, it works, if you don't, it doesn't. But then again, you also have a lot of that in science, especially placebo effect. So yeah, air works as a kind of neutral, and the acidic will try and move into that neutral. But if it's just static air, it can be a bit difficult. So all it does is it just pushes around. It causes them to become more, not aggressive, but become more active. So it's easier for me to just go. There you go. Like, some of them are really small, and some of them are a little larger. Nice one. You're a nasty one, aren't you? Just all up in the hands. Like, do you know when people do that thing with their hair where they just kind of go, and they kind of run their hand through their hair because they're just like, that's actually a form of what I do. Imagine it this way, that when you're doing that, your hand goes through them all and starts to kind of like pluck them up, pulls them away. You always feel a tiny little bit better after that. That's because you've pulled a few out. But what people don't realise, if they don't, after doing that, they don't just go wash them and they don't throw them away. They just stay there and they just get reabsorbed. So yeah, next time you just feel exasperated, just run your hand through your hair. Get it? Put your hands together and squeeze. Take a breath in. Just push them all away from you. Yeah, can really help. Okay, so we're gonna sit still for me, please. Thank you. Very good. Yeah, down here. And sometimes the weaker ones, like this one here. Author. Again, another neutral. It's great for helping with these things. Like, another way I can describe it is if you ever had like a shower or a bath where you've washed your hair and you just had the worst day, but as soon as you've got in that shower, as soon as you started letting that water hit you, it's just, it's because you help them wash them away. Well, not always, sometimes you're just neutralising them. So, I'm gonna just shake up the water a little bit. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna let that settle. Yeah. Water works well. Like, have you ever gone and had a shower after a stressful day? Like, you've just come home and you just feel so drained, you're like, I'm just going to hop in the shower and just have 5 minutes to myself. Because when you've got that water just dripping down yourself like that, you just feel like just a little bit better, because the shower, like sometimes even rain can help, but rain can be slightly acidic, so it does aid them a tiny bit. Depends on the person, really. You can start to feel much better. but as I've said, it very much depends on the person. So yeah, but that's it. It helps neutralise them a little bit. Makes it easier for me to see them. Excuse me. So then I can come in. Pluck, pluck, pluck them all away. Pluck, 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 pluck. Starting to look better already. Trying to gently coax. Oh no. Look at that. Oh, that's a nasty one. Aggressive too, look at that. No, we don't understand how they become an issue. Certainly one issue I found is that certain people can have them, but are not as much affected by them. And then when another person goes around them, they kind of pass them on, and they don't realise it. And have you ever been around someone, you've just gone around them, and you can spend 2 minutes with them and just be so drained you can't wait to be out of there? Yeah, I know that feeling. Like, it's not anything they're doing, it's just being around them feels draining in a way, and you just need, you need the space from them. You just don't want to hurt them, so you keep like going to them, seeing them, and then you just come out feeling drained, and then you kind of dread the time you're going to spend with them. Yeah, it's a difficult one. We believe those people have them, and they can pass them on to people, and that's what makes people feel very drained, because of an influx of them all at once. But this, being around someone helpful, someone who understands, plucking them away. Pluck, 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 pluck. Pluck, 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 pluck. Pluck, 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 pluck. Stop. Stop. There it is. There's always one. Fight me. Leave them. Got you. No, 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 no. You are going nowhere, my little friend. It is the main troublemaker. Throw it away. They're not even useful. They're just things that we don't understand. And some people, a lot of people, are afraid of things they don't understand. Especially when it feels like it's part of them. It feels like it becomes them. And it doesn't. It doesn't change who that person is at the end of the day. It just can affect them sometimes. And sometimes they don't even realise it themselves. And I just wish people would understand. It's not always as easy as just plucking it away and throwing it to one side. Sometimes it's a lot more difficult. Sometimes they're more visible. And sometimes people don't even realise how visible. Not just the person having them, but other people. And some people can see it more. Some people can experience them but not understand what they are. And there is people out there that'll help and that do understand. And that's why I created this place. To help people understand that there is a way to get through these kind of things. There is an option. There is always someone out there that will help you. Even in just a tiny little aspect. They can't be there all the time. They can't be always there to help you with every little thing. But they can help with at least some aspects of the issues that you're going through. Yeah. No. I've dealt with the main ones. But I do want you to come back in a few weeks. And I'll make sure that they're not becoming too much of a nuisance again. Okay? Okay. Right. You go home and you get some sleep. That should help, okay? Very good. Marvellous, even. Absolutely marvellous. Good night now. Good night.